All right, boys, welcome back. Let's get into some trades. I think it was a relatively quiet week for a week getting this close to the trade deadline.
I
Um,
mean, we're still like a month and a half away.
but like 3 weeks of that is the same week.
Yeah, it
Uh,
doesn't mean it's going to, people are going to slow down. Remember how many trades we had before the season even started? So
yeah,
no games being
it's
played,
different
and
though
there was
when you
still a
have
lot of
teams
shuffling.
teams thinking that they're still in, they're not likely to make moves. Um,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, I understand though. I'm just playing.
Let's talk about you started off the week with a trade. Zetterlund and a 14th going your way. Patches picking up Landeskog and an 18th for a trade he said was from his heart. And Landeskog gets hurt, crashed into a goalpost. Tell me about this trade.
Yeah, I declared that I was committed to selling off. So I'm the majority of the trades here at the start, at least. Um, yeah, and it's pretty quiet on the buying front right now. So kind of decided to move on from some pieces, uh, take what you can get, and not really be too critical in kind of what you get back. So 4 round upgrade on a guy that no one's really expressed interest in for the short period that I've had him, but I thought I was good with that.
Yeah, like you said, at this point, unless they're your big pieces, like the market is pretty quiet right now. It's easy to just take a few round upgrades and move on.
Yep. Yeah.
Daltry the Beef came knocking. He picked up Hurdle and an 18th from you for Samaskevich and a 13th. Tell me about this one.
Yeah, similar. I paid I think eighth for a ninth for him. So the 1 round upgrade there, got a few weeks out of him to push. Now to get five to improve my lowest pick. Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Yeah, Hurdle's one
Think
of
it
those guys, like he can be really good, but I personally find he's very inconsistent. Like he'll go in spurts where he'll put up big numbers and be quiet for a while, you know?
he's been better in Vegas, I find.
Oh, more reliable in Vegas than he was in San
Yeah,
Jose.
yeah.
At least late years in San Jose. You're in it again here with picking up Steves in a 15th. In exchange with Domo here for Chernyshov and a 17th. Again, same story.
Yeah, it's picked him up on the waiver wire last week, so Domo
I
wanted
saw
him. I
that.
didn't ask any questions. And
Yeah.
he's been doing well. Like he actually has been playing really well. Like almost like a point per game, and it's like 7 games. Um, but yeah, I was fine with that. Now I think my lowest pick at that point was a 15.
Domo rolling the dice.
Yep.
Um, this must be like
This
oh, he
is an
did
ad.
say, although he did say that Orlov was on the market.
Oh,
This is just a straight up trade.
oh yeah, you're right. It was.
Li Polar
Yep.
Bears picked up Lindholm, which I believe he dropped right after pretty much. Or and Orlov going to TVT.
Yeah, I think it was just a trade off of the ad drops. They're both willing pieces. They're willing to let go of that worked for each other. That's good.
Yeah,
Not
nothing,
having to use an ad drop. That saves them both one.
nothing to really talk about there. I don't think so.
Yeah.
Hamilton in a 13th going to Domo. Domo reacquiring Hamilton in exchange for Pedersen and 18th with me. I guess I'll talk about this one. And I'll get your opinion after. Pedersen was coming back from injury recently and has been playing well. Vancouver's been playing a little better since they moved on from Quinn Hughes. So I figure for a few rounds, he was worth the risk. He's playing top line minutes, top PP. He could be a bargain down the line for a guy who could put up some good offense. Was my thinking. Hamilton, who has 8 points all year, having a really down year offensively, not putting up super grind numbers, putting up a lot of shots, which is great. but I felt it wasn't what I was looking for when I acquired him. It was time to move on from him, and I thought Pedersen was a good upgrade for Hamilton.
Yeah, you cut your losses at a time where you're being realistic and not just trying to not look bad, I guess, for making a trade that may have not panned out as expected. Um, and then to only pay a 13th for Peterson, I think it's a good deal. There's not really a risk there. I think 13th probably one of your closest worst picks.
I have like six
So like
13s, so
yeah, 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 exactly. So no big deal there. And getting Domo getting Hamilton and a 13th on Peterson, I don't think it's bad on his part either, though.
no.
Um, still getting a solid player in Hamilton that you potentially could move, um,
He
and
could
then
pick it up
reacquiring some
and
picks.
start producing, right? Like, oh, I
Yeah,
just
you never
didn't want
know.
to wait on Hamilton to start producing.
Yeah, exactly.
We got next here, TVT and you hooking up again. You guys love the trade. Finney, Colton, and a ninth going to you. For Jenner, Zetterlund, and a 13th going to TVT. Tell me about this one.
This is a blind offer. I mean, I got Zetterlund
Oh
earlier
yeah,
in
we
the
were
week
playing
just
cards and you got
as a
that offer.
yeah. Um, so Zetterlund was just a player I just acquired as a throwaway my way. And Jenner, I think, just had a heavy schedule on the weekend, and I think that's what was more appealing to him.
He
I
was
know
trying to
he
push
likes
that win.
Jenner. Yeah, exactly. But I know he liked Jenner, so I see it as he paid a ninth for Jenner. Colton and Finney are both players that he does not need to have on his team. So I don't think it's a bad trade for him.
No,
Uh, I was happy to see a ninth for Jenner. Probably would have taken a tenth, to be honest. But I don't
with
even know if he had one.
with his picks though,
Yeah.
um, I think this is good too for him to keep moving and keep trying to acquire players because now he has a later pick that he could probably move, right? So I think he did move it, to be fair, in
Yep.
the very next trade.
Yeah,
Or was
we
that
can
you?
see it. We can see it right here visibly.
Yeah,
No, because that's what TVT got.
yeah. So,
I think this is an ad drop. This is just an ad drop, though.
oh, okay, that's an ad drop. We don't care about that.
Yeah, because he traded Montour and McCann to Travis, and then he got it back at the deal, and then he
Oh, he
dropped
picked up two
Orlov and
players.
Johansson and got Jerome Bennett.
He bought
Yeah,
two
for two
players.
picks though,
Yeah, yeah,
for 2 rounds, right? So so he was pushing for the week and also got to keep Jenner. I think that's good for him.
yeah. So fairly
Nothing else
quiet
to talk.
week trade
It
wise,
was.
but I think over the next few weeks things will heat up a little bit because some teams will be like, I don't know if it's worth it to keep going. To me, though, boys, if you're still a chance to make it in, you should be trying. You pay to play in this league. Why give up when you have a chance at the money? You just
Yeah,
need to sneak into eighth, and anything can happen. I've seen Casey win a game. Anything can happen.
yeah. Anything can happen. Well, he had a weak opponent though, so
Yeah,
it
he beat a
almost wasn't
playoff
it
team,
wasn't
boys.
even almost wasn't even an upset at
A
this point.
contender.
Like
Like,
like more like a pretender.
yeah. Just like
All right.
Landeskog, his playoff hopes just crashed into a goalpost.
All in his feels, hitting him
Goal,
hard.
goalpost called Casey, bud. All right, let's
Oh,
talk about this week's matchup. Some very interesting ones standing wise, as there will be, as long as the middle of the pack remains tight, right? Um, this is going to be a fun one for us, I think. Team Ramrod
maybe you.
6-7-0 and 12 taking on Sauce Pass 3-10-0 and 15th. Who do you have?
Uh, well, my competitiveness will always be alive. Um, so I'm gonna try to win the predictions and vote for you.
Oh, you try and take the win where you think you can get it. Um, I'm
Yeah,
also
I'm a seller. You're in buy mode as we know. So like if
conservative
you
buy
lose
mode this
here,
year for
yeah, if you lose, like that's on you.
I'm also going to pick Team Ramrod. Good news today in the update. Kachuk
That no one wanted.
is traveling with the team.
Oh,
Uh,
actually, I don't mind the truck updates because I have my league. So carry on.
so Kachuk is traveling with the team. He has been practicing in a non-contact jersey. Uh,
Oh,
so they expect him to return within the next 6 games on that road trip. So that is great news for Team Ramrod. I can afford to wait it out still, as I'm playing you this week, Plums next week. Um,
that's a nice little run.
it's a nice time to play some of the weaker teams in the league, so that I can continue to push for a playoff spot while my team gets healthy. So I think Team Ramrod's going to take it this week. I hope it's a good week. I hope it's a good week for both of us, because I want us to, no one to be super mad when we talk about this next week after my victory.
I will not be offended. Um, just know that I have nothing to lose here, but if you
Yeah.
lose, I have a lot to say. So, it's kind of a win-win for me.
Apparently, people only have things to say when I lose. Because I just found out between episode takes here,
Oh
between the
yeah,
two parts, that Mark wanted to join the podcast this week. Never wants to join except when he beats me.
yeah.
Um, just
I forgot. I have a message from Mark for you. He
yeah,
wants you to know that he dominated the slide on the playground.
yeah. Okay. Dominate the
Yeah,
slide. Do something
he
in the league.
dominated the
What?
slide. But it is on me. I woke up and just jumped on the call. We were hoping to maybe see the other half of his face this week.
Nah, no one
Um,
wants to see his face. Be a man and face your losses every week like I do, bud.
7 times. You've
I
lost more than you won.
I can't hide from mine. I face my losses every week. I don't just show up and brag when I win. I face the losses every week. And
There's a
I show
little
my
bit of
face doing it,
salt.
bud. Show my face.
Yeah, just like we have never had Braden on here.
That's it. He should be embarrassed. Like, I don't even know if I'd be able to
Actually,
identify.
I'm surprised he hasn't been saying much on his little winning streak here that seems to be heated.
He's too
We'll see.
busy.
Yeah.
Him and Chris are too busy, you know? Like,
Like what? Sorry, I didn't hear that.
oh, like, we got Jager Bomb. Speaking of which, 8-5-0 in third, taking on the farm team. Who do you got here?
Oh, you better hope that Plums loses for the Caucasaurus race. So gonna go with Braden.
I mean, he's been a pretty good sport with the Caucasaurus.
Not lately. He's been slacking on the updates.
Yeah, well, he had a good reason for that. He informed us that reason. That's
Yeah, I know, I know.
pretty fair. I do look forward to future updates should there be any. But I'm not going to pressure him with what he has going on. So, but I agree. I think Braden's going to win this week. He should win this week. If he doesn't, that's great for everyone in the playoff hunt.
Yeah, that makes things interesting there.
But I'm expecting Braden to walk away with this. Uh, yeah, no, nothing else to say really. Father versus son. Battle of the beef. We got a beef battle, boys. Dull try the beef at 11-1-1, taking on Captain Crunch 3-9-1 in 14th. Will it be Domo's playoff hopes finally be put to rest by the hands of the sun? Let's find out. What do you think?
I think so. And I think that'll be an exciting day for the league to see another GM open up. But if he wins a couple of weeks here, he's not selling by deadline. So I think he needs to take the loss here to Daltrey.
I think Daltrey's gonna win, and then I think Domo is gonna be angry and be like, "I have no son," like that's it. We're done. Um,
Yep.
Disown him. No,
Put
no. I
put
think
his
I think
dad
that
down.
I
You're
just
gonna
think
you're gonna do that to your dad?
these teams are going in opposite directions. Is all. I think Domo's had some horrendous luck this year at the start of the year with Barkov being out pretty much the year. Uh, his situation was already weak coming into the season with all his late draft picks, and I think that it was too much for him to overcome.
Overcome.
Which is why I thought at the start of the year he should just been honestly in rebuild mode. He did not follow that advice from me, and now he is looking at missing the playoffs, and his pick situation is still not great. Um, but I like Domo's competitive spirit. He always wants to compete and try. And it's tough to rebuild when you're paying money. It's tough to be like, I'm gonna throw this money
Yep.
away this year and just fix my team. But sometimes it's the right choice,
Yep.
because you want to build a foundation to compete every year, right? And I think this year his team went in the wrong direction, and Daltrey had a great draft, and his team's performing. So I think Daltrey should take this easily. Shifley Tower, 7-6-0 in seventh place, taking on Svechmy Drink 9-3-1 in second. Is this the first of 30
This may
miracles?
be. Oh, oh. No, I was gonna say this might be the match of the week, though.
Second versus seventh? Might be.
Yeah.
No, we got sixth versus fifth in there.
Yeah. Yeah. Nope. This is the match of the week.
Ooh, match of the week.
I think Dan should take this one. Um, I th It'd be nice for the playoff race for Derek to take a loss here. I'm hoping he slides out of the playoff race because I do have his sixth round pick. So
Some
I am
personal.
biased. So Dan, please take care of the Shafley Tower this week.
Derek's team has been playing well lately. It's tough to go against them, but when it's close, I'd like to go with the higher stance. I'm gonna give Dan the benefit of the doubt. Um, he's proven that his team is competitive this year. He's in second place by at least 3 points. So I'm gonna go with Dan as well. Forgot about Dre. 5-5-3 in 10th. Taking on Tage against the Machine. 6-6-1 in ninth. Huge playoff implications here. Great for a team like me who is behind both these teams by a point. Uh, best case they tie. They each get a point. I win. Tie them. I'm happy with that. Corey, who do you got?
I'm gonna give this to Dre. I just think his team's in better overall shape.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, they have both have pretty good teams. They both put up really good numbers last week. I don't know. I know Mark's team's been doing it consistently lately, but I give respect to the champ. I'm going to go with when they're tight like this, same amount of points. I'm going to give I'm going to go with the champ. Give him the benefit of the doubt.
I thought this was Travis on the other side.
No, why do you want to go with
Yeah.
Mark?
Yeah. I'm gonna go with Mark and ride the hot hand. Uh, I think his offense is just gonna power through again. Um, and be able to squeeze out a win here against Nick. I think Nick's goalies are better, similar situation to yours, but clearly he has the potential to put up some decent goalie stats too. Especially if he sits Bennington. Actually, I don't know. So,
So you heard it. If this was Travis, you thought Travis would beat Nick.
oh yeah, no, I said Nick would beat
Oh
Travis.
yeah, that's true. Sorry.
Yeah,
Sorry,
yeah,
Travis.
yeah.
I
No,
hope you're
no,
getting upset.
he's always upset.
That's his natural, that's his secret. He's always
Yeah.
angry. Patches O'Hooligan, 8-5-0, fourth place, coming off a humiliating loss to Casey, the bottom of the league. Going up against TVT is getting upset, 5-5-3 in 11th. Who do you have here?
Oh,
We have a
I
team
think
who lost to Casey and a team who tied to Casey. Just for
yeah,
the record.
yep. I know it's
Bottom of the
tough.
barrel here.
Yeah, but I know Patches should be able to do this. The Montreal trio, I think, is hurting him. But what can you really do at that point, right? It's such a clusterfuck. So I get it. Um, but I think overall he should be able to still take Travis.
Yeah, I think Patches has the better team, and I think Travis tinkered too much this year. And you could see the downfall of his team sliding. And at the start of the year, when he was winning games, I don't know if you guys remember, but I said I don't think San Jose and Anaheim are there yet. They're too young. They're riding the high wave at the time, but I don't think they'll consistently keep it. And that's what his goaltending is showing right now, right? I think they have a bright future in the next couple of
Yep.
years. I just didn't think this year was the year. They're both really young teams, and they're inconsistent. They'll get there, but and I think he's feeling the pains of that reality right now. You can see in the chat the last few weeks he's been talking about how bad his goaltending's been. Um, you gotta give those guys time. They're gonna get better. But now is not your time, Travis. And because you moved all your other pieces, I feel you're gonna slip out of the playoffs here. I don't.
Yep.
Personal take. I don't think Travis will make the playoffs.
I think he'll even take that take. So, and that's why he knew the schedule he had was tough. And he was realistic in deciding to sell, not thinking that he had enough that could actually make the run. So,
Yeah.
yep.
Yeah. So I'm gonna
But
pick
but
patches.
but, but we're still going to chirp you for it.
Oh yeah, yeah. We're gonna chirp everyone, right? That's what we do. We chirp, and we get chirped, and that's fine. It's just how it is. That's what
It's
makes the
part of
league
it.
fun,
It's what
though.
we pay for. It's what I paid for.
Yeah, just the chirp.
Yeah.
I can't access the chat if I don't pay, so
Yeah.
I need the
unless
chirp.
someone, unless I can co GM with somebody.
Yeah, guys, I'm leaving the league.
See,
Can I join someone's team? And
Travis, let me show you how to draft.
oh, Travis issue isn't drafting.
Oh, this year I think he could have drafted better.
It's resisting the urge to make trades after the draft.
I'll disable your trade allowance. Trades have to be put through me.
House of
I could
Kirill.
be just as guilty. So this couple of years. So
Trading's fun. Like we all know it. But when you have a good team, you have to have that discipline to not make a move just to make a move.
yeah, those picks are tempting, right?
Well, that's the issue, right? At the start of the year, he made a deal I thought was bad for him. He's like, well, the price was good. Okay,
Yeah.
but you're hurting your team, right? So sometimes even if the price is good, it just makes no sense. It depends on what you're trying to do that year, I guess. So everyone has different opinion on this, though, right? So everyone has values things differently. Buddy, if you want to every year trade all your assets and get worse, cool, do it. I'm happy for you. House of Kirill, 7-5-1 in fifth, taking on Team Rocket, 7-6-0 in sixth place, fifth versus sixth. Big for the middle of the pack here this week. Who do you got?
I think Neil should take this pretty hands down. Actually, um, Team Rocket has had a couple good matchups lately to put him in a good position here to be sitting in the playoffs. And Neil's had to fight for his points last couple of weeks, still putting up good numbers. I just think his team's better.
I mean, I wouldn't say hands down. Team Rocket has been fighting against this narrative all season, uh, and he's above 500, right?
Yep.
But it's hard to go against Neil when he just beat the undefeated team in the league, you know. So I'm going to give the edge to Neil, and I think Neil's going to take this week. I don't think it'll be like easy, but I think Neil comes out victorious.
We'll see. We shall see.
The Polar Bears, 5-4-4, eighth place, barely hanging on.
Barely.
Playoff spot here. Taking on Who's Your Daddy, 2-10-1 in 16th, coming off a huge win. Who do you have here?
They're like throwing Shaw the easiest right now. Just saying, do anything to get a win and stop tying. Um, but I would love to against Sean, but I think he should win this. I think it would be funny if he lost.
I
That's
do
quite the
too.
slide down because he's been like I think he was like 4-1-1 at one point. Uh, it's a
I
lot
think he
of
was.
non-wins. Yeah. So, but I hope I actually now that I get selfish, I hope he wins just so the Cocksaur stays away from me.
See, there's so many reasons I want
Yeah.
Casey to win this week. One, I love seeing Sean lose. Two, I wouldn't mind seeing you in a little bit of danger here, sweating a little bit. I still think ultimately at the end of the year, Casey wins the Caucasaurus, ultimately, because I think your team is better than his right now. Um,
I
but
had some close matchups.
I'm gonna roll the dice and I'm gonna go with Casey this week. coming off a
Whoo!
big win on Patches, and I think Patches is a better team than Sean. So I'm gonna roll the dice and fuck it. I want the disrespect there, Sean. You're just you're a little bitch, and I think Casey's gonna beat you.
Well, I think they have the same amount of wins now in the last like 7 weeks.
Well, that's it.
If you started 6-1-1, so you never know, right? Who's
I
your
just
daddy,
think
Sean?
I don't know. I just feel Sean. It's getting to him right now. He's on a downward spiral. We're gonna see a couple things happen. Either he's gonna keep losing and follow the playoffs, or he's gonna panic and make a terrible trade. And I love it.
Well, that's why he doesn't trade, right?
That's why he doesn't trade.
He's like a controlled version of Travis.
He's
You
like the
know,
opposite of
yeah,
Travis.
yeah. He's like, I know I fucking suck at trading. Just I'm not gonna trade. I'm gonna rely on how I draft.
He does
But he
typically
did make a
draft
trade
pretty
this
well.
year though, or this week, right?
Yeah, yeah, what
So
is it?
yeah, that's three on the air. We are proud of you. Just the Polar Express going down.
See, that would have been a better name, the Polar Express. Like, whoo,
The
Express way
Pollard.
down to the bottom, bud. He peaked in week 5. It's been all downhill since
He
then.
peaked in what was it? Uh
Like
season
2018.
three. Season three when you lost two finals by then. I can't remember when he lost the second finals
He was a
to
dominant team early in the
yeah.
in the early years.
He couldn't move on from the King Hank.
Once COVID happened, the season got derailed. Like,
Oh,
he just
oh, the
withered.
season he won.
No, yeah, one. Didn't
Oh
even make
fuck.
it past the week in the playoffs, and oh, I win. Like,
Oh.
fuck off, bud.
All right, come on in here and chirp us, boys. Welcome.
They don't want to. They only want to show up
Yeah.
when they win.
Not and then they blame me, although I will own this one. I
This
can't
one
even lie.
was this one was
Yeah,
on
this
you.
one. I slept on this one.
I had no idea
Yeah.
you wanted to join us, Mark.
Yeah, I was gonna kind of surprise you last second with it. Just say, hey, send this goof an email.
My
But
one rule though, going forward, if you want to join the show, you have to show your face. Fuck off.
yeah, no fucking games. We're
No
done with
hiding.
games.
Show us how ugly you are, bud.
Yeah. And I was on holidays this week, so I didn't update the draft picks.
That's all
So we'll get it for next time. But
right.
we,
Holiday season, like you get what you get from us.
yeah, it though if the playoffs were to start today, it would be a much different playoff picture than normally is,
Oh yeah,
right?
you got
Because you got
three
the
of the
how
regulars.
many champs are out? How many championships are on the bench this way? You would have Mark, you with Nick with two, mine, your three, so there's seven,
And there's only been
right?
10.
Yeah. So you'd have Neil up there with one,
Derek.
and Derek. Yeah,
That's it.
yeah, and then the one, Matt Gap year. So much different picture there. Yeah.
Oh,
And something I realized they have the moves category here. This is purely
that drops.
adding a player. I thought it was a combo of the trades before, but I was confused with how many when I calculated who had how many trades. Um I
We
was
got
surprised.
what?
It
Derek
didn't
has the
make sense.
least.
Yeah, 18.
18.
Yeah.
You got a bunch here in like close to 40, if not at 40.
Yeah. Me and Jomo at 40. Well, at a certain point you're peaked, right? So 39 might have been the max going into and then now we've already used one this week.
Yeah, I'm at 38. I
Yeah,
use
oh yeah, right behind us.
I use my ad drops every week. And if I don't, I'm trying to sell them. Yeah, you got to maximize your value.
Yeah. No, I'm not disagreeing, but yeah.
Any parting
Anyways,
words, buddy?
go fuck yourself.
Yeah, that's how it was. Thanks for watching, boys. You know, we we have fun doing this for everyone. Anyone does want to join, reach out to me. I'm more reliable. I'll let you know when we're recording. Um, and I'll
That's
actually
fair.
invite you. I'll not just get your hopes up. Uh, but we do want people to show up. So it makes it more interesting, get a different perspective. You guys listen to us ramble on. I'm sure you get tired of our opinions, and you guys have a lot of opinions in the chat. We'll come fucking say it to our faces.
Yeah, not behind the keyboards.
But good luck everyone this week, except for you, Corey. Go fuck yourself.